Hello GeoGuessr and GeoWizard fans alike. So I got a lot of replies and comments on my video about how to find the exact location of a camera from one of its landscape photos. So the method there was to simply draw a horizon line, then draw a radial line from the center of the image out at 90 degrees to the horizon line. And what this does, lines that come from the center radially out are unaffected by lens distortion, and lines that travel 90 degrees to the horizon line pass underneath the camera. So that those two things combine to tell us that we definitely know objects along this line, if we draw a line over those objects on the map, will give us a line at which we know our camera is on. I'll link to the video about that below. But after reading all the comments on my video and GeoWizard's video, I found that people have come up with a better idea, which it is subject to lens distortion, so it's not going to be perfect, but it will be easier to use, and instead of providing us with a single straight line that the camera is on, this method is actually going to pinpoint an exact location that the camera was at, plus or minus some error. So the way this works is I've distorted this image quite a lot, more so than you would get on a usual phone camera, and I've also cropped it so we no longer know where the center is. And so now it's impossible for me to create lines that are undistorted. Any line I draw on here is almost certainly going to be subject to lens distortion, i.e. things aren't going to line up perfectly. But the point of this test is to see whether this sort of worst case lens distortion actually throws us off by much at all. So the way this works is, once again, we draw a horizon line. We can see that the horizon is distorted, but we're just going to do our best anyway. And now, instead of finding the center, we're just going to draw two lines that come vertically down from the horizon. So yeah, once again we're going at 90 degrees to the horizon, and we're just trying to pick landmarks that are going to be easy to find on the map. So what I've done is I've gone for the rightmost support on this bridge, and you can see it actually coincides with this bridge. So maybe if I move that over very slightly, there we go. So I can get the left part of that support and the right part of that support. And then I'm going to go for the BT tower. The BT tower actually makes it pretty easy to draw a vertical line because the BT tower itself is vertical. Now, what this is going to do is it provides us with two lines that pass over objects that we can find on the map and which cross directly underneath the camera. If you imagine we're in a sphere at the moment, then these are lines which are coming out of the bottom of the sphere and going up to the sort of equator of the sphere. And so you can imagine, as you look down, these lines are going to get closer and closer, they're going to converge, and they're going to meet directly below us. At least that's the idea. Hopefully lens distortion doesn't mess it up too much. So let's go ahead and test this out, and if this works, I'm pretty sure it will work for any image taken on a phone, because this is a particularly bad case of distortion. So we start at the BT tower, and we draw a line that clips St. Paul's here. Let's see if I can show you that. The line literally just clips the edge of St. Paul's. So where is St. Paul's? There is St. Paul's. We're just clipping the edge That's perfect. Okay, and then we're going to come round for our second run, and we're aiming for the left side of the northernmost support for the, is it Waterloo? So here we've got Millennium, Waterloo, Blackfriars, Millennium, Blackfriars, Waterloo. Okay, so we're going for this support here on Waterloo. So we're putting it there. And then we're going to adjust our line so it clips the second northernmost support on the Blackfriars Bridge. So a little bit further south. That's pretty much perfect, I think. And now let's have a look where our lines cross. They cross here, and I know that the photo was taken somewhere along this edge here. So that's not bad, to be honest. Considering that this is a worst case image, sort of, it's been cropped, it's been distorted, it's just, it's not very, these lines are not very straight, but we've still gotten, I mean, so let's get rid of this. We've still gotten within 100 meters, so it's not bad. This would be great if you were you had a photo from the middle of a forest and you could just see mountains and maybe some buildings, and you had no way of pinpointing where that camera was. This would give you a sort of this would pinpoint the camera for you to within about 100 meters. But yeah, that's the video. Again, if there are any mistakes in this, then let me know. If you really want to see some kind of diagrams or an attempt at a mathematical proof, I can try. And yeah, see if you can get Tom to see this video. Alright, thanks guys, bye.